want to be able to take advantage of the benefits that something like card offers for your clients. So what we want to show you, or what you want to be able to offer clients, and what I'm going to show you here is how to actually, publish this to a live URL. So let's save this. And what you're going to see here are the 4 different actions that you can actually execute in this step, right? So the first is publish to a card URL. That's where this lives now. And that for many people is sufficient, even if you're doing work for clients. In other words, you could just publish this to client name .card.co, right? That's still a shit ton better than having something that resolves to Instagram's own, kind of, inner ecosystem, right? Where everything stays within the app. So now you're actually publishing to a card URL for your clients. Let's say, for an example, I wanted this to be Ian's new business. And now it's going to check, and it's available. Of course it is, because there's not many Ians in the world like myself, and there's also not many Ians starting a new business on card. All right, so that's available. Let's say it was, Joe's Pizza, right? It's going to check. Oh, that's not available, right? So that's not surprising, because there's clearly a Joe's Pizza who's using card. Let's use Jane's Pizza. I bet you that's going to be available. And it is, right? So you can publish this for your client on Jane's pizza.card.co. All right, but that's not the best, that's not the top level choice here. What is publishing to a custom domain, which is janespizza.com or joespizza.com or iansnewbusiness.com or fredsdesigns.com, right? Whatever, or Joe's dental services, or Bob's financial advisors, or whatever it is, right? So it's this option here, publish to a custom domain. So you can save as an online draft, which just keeps it within your card container. You can save as a template, which means you can reuse that from your card templates whenever you want to publish a new site. This obviously is ideal for agencies and web designers who want to just quickly iterate on existing designs and then deliver those to new clients. You can publish it to a card URL like we just talked about, janespizza.card.co, or you can publish it to a custom domain, which would be Jane's Pizza, right? So this is the only step you need to finish, and that is you need to actually fill in the custom domain, which means that your client or you needs to actually have the domain registered somewhere, like domains.google.com or GoDaddy or anything like that, right? So all you would do is you would add your root domain. So let's say it was ian.com. That's not a domain I own, but let's say it was my name, ian.com. And then you would essentially just put the the host records. You would have to modify them here, and it's not even really an hour. They say it'll take an hour. You also get an SSL, so you get a security layer added to your card automatically. And then if you click on this here, it just walks you through the steps, which is really, really simple, right? So, this is the series of steps that you're going to follow. And then they have specific, instructions for each particular registrar. So if you go to GoDaddy, this is the process, right? Manage DNS. And then you're going into here. And then you're publishing changes back at card, right? Very, very simple. You just need to follow the instructions for each respective registrar. I use Google Domains and GoDaddy. Actually, Google Domains is much cheaper. It's $12 per .com renewal, and GoDaddy often has really good prices on, the first year, but then like at this point I'm paying like $19 or something. I think it's like 18.99 per renewal, which when you have a ton of domains is a significant difference over Google. So this is the series of steps that you would add for, Google, etc. Very, very easy. And you would follow the same sequence for wherever you're hosted, or excuse me, wherever your domain or your client's domain is registered. Never heard of pork bun. I've never actually heard. I mean, name.com is common. Namecheap, Enum is common. I'm not familiar with I Want My Name, Porkbun, or Gandhi.net, but it matters not. Here's some other providers as well. They make this very, very easy, and all of the salient actions are done in this section here, right? So it's action, publish to a card, publish to a custom, save as a template, save as an online draft. And every time you save something, you're going to have this option here. So it's this little save icon, and then these options pop up, and your client you would either do this for your client, or your client would give you, or you would give them the instructions, or you could just log into their account. I mean, I've done that, and I don't really do this often, but like for my sister or like a good friend or whatever, I'll just log into their, GoDaddy account, let's say, and do it myself. Okie doke. Teach what you know, do what you love, wake up the world with your work. Again, this is a phenomenal time to be selling Instagram style landing pages for clients using card, simply because it's become so newsworthy over these last couple of days in April, that Instagram has now rolled out this competitor to their own, or to these Linktree, link in bio style pages, simply because it's so in demand, right? Mark Zuckerberg's own words were in this big release were that having the ability to customize the links in an Instagram bio is amongst the most frequently asked feature from folks who are using Instagram. You can take advantage of that and really kill it selling these sorts of services. Thanks so much. Again, if you're interested in joining our full card course, you can sign up at the link below, and it'll walk you through, a whole bunch of unique and innovative ways of monetizing your, card business in ways that other people simply aren't teaching. Thanks so much. Have a wonderful day. And if you have questions, feel free to ask.